You know, the older I get, the more I realize that elegance has nothing to do with how much you spend or how closely you follow trends. It's not about designer labels or looking younger. True elegance is quiet confidence. It's how you carry yourself, the way you speak, the energy you bring into a room. It's the soft click of well-kept shoes, the gentle grace of a silk scarf, the way your smile lingers longer than your lipstick. If you're a woman over 50, this video is for you. Because this stage of life isn't about fading away. It's about refining, elevating, and embracing who you are with intention. The truth is, the most elegant women I know don't follow fashion. They follow self-respect. They know what suits them, they know what matters, and they show up for themselves. Every single day. In this video, I'll be sharing 15 timeless style principles that go beyond clothes. These are habits and choices that help you step out the door not just looking elegant, but feeling grounded and graceful. Some come from years of working with women just like you. Others come from my own journey, what I've learned, what I've seen, and what I know now more than ever. Style is personal, and elegance is ageless. Let's begin. 1. Know your body. Wear what actually fits you. Let me ask you something simple. When was the last time you really looked at your body? Not to criticize it, but to understand it. See, one of the biggest style mistakes I see, especially as we get older, is wearing clothes based on who we used to be. Clothes that we've had for years. Clothes we bought when we were 30, when we were 40, or even last year when our bodies felt just a little different. And the truth is, our bodies change. And that's not a flaw, that's life. Wearing clothes that are too tight or too loose doesn't just make us uncomfortable, it sends a message. It says we're not present. We're stuck in the past or hiding from the present. But elegance lives in the now. And nothing says elegance like clothes that fit you. Not the idea of you, not the younger you, but you today. The right fit doesn't mean squeezing into a smaller size to feel disciplined or wearing oversized tunics to hide. It means clothes that gently follow your shape, that move with you, that make you stand straighter and breathe easier. And let me tell you something else. You don't need to be a fashion expert or have a huge budget. You just need a full-length mirror, a little patience, and maybe a good tailor. That $60 blazer from the outlet store? It can look like $1 million when it's taken in at the waist. Those jeans you haven't worn because they gape in the back? A small adjustment, and suddenly, they're your new favorite. Style isn't about shrinking yourself or covering up. It's about honoring where you are right now. When your clothes fit your body as it is today, not only do you look better, you feel better. And that feeling is what true elegance is made of. 2. Your undergarments are the foundation of everything. This is the part no one sees. And yet, it might be the most important choice you make when getting dressed. Undergarments are like the frame to a beautiful painting. If they're not right, the whole picture feels off, even if the outfit looks great on the hanger. And for women over 50, the impact of well-fitted, thoughtfully chosen undergarments is nothing short of transformational. Let's start with bras. Most women are wearing the wrong size, and not just by a little. Our bodies shift with age, gravity, weight changes, hormones, even posture. And yet, many of us go decades without getting professionally fitted. If it's been more than a year or two, I can't recommend this enough. A properly fitted bra can lift your entire silhouette. Your clothes will fall better, your shoulders relax, you look taller. It's not vanity, it's support. Now, let's talk about comfort. I'm not telling you to wear shapewear that makes you feel like a sausage. That's not the point. The goal isn't to squeeze yourself. It's to create a smooth, clean foundation so your clothes can do their job. Seamless underwear, soft high-waisted briefs, light compression shorts under dresses. These aren't about hiding your body. They're about respecting it. When we wear the right base layer, we move more confidently. We stop tugging at hemlines, adjusting straps, worrying about lines, and that quiet confidence? That's elegance. You don't have to spend a fortune. But you do have to invest in the right things. Because the truth is, you can wear the most stunning dress in the world. But if the foundation underneath isn't working with you, it will never look as good as it could. Elegance starts with what's closest to you. Sometimes what's invisible is exactly what makes you shine. 3. Grooming speaks louder than clothes. You could be wearing the most elegant outfit in the world, tailored perfectly, styled beautifully. But if your hair is unkempt, your nails are chipped, or your skin looks tired and uncared for, something won't feel quite right. Grooming isn't about looking younger. It's about being intentional. It's about showing the world and yourself that you pay attention, that you care. And that kind of quiet attention to detail is what sets elegant women apart. Let's talk hair first. That doesn't mean spending hours at the salon. It means keeping your hairstyle fresh and flattering for your face and lifestyle. Whether you wear it short and sleek, in soft waves, or pulled back in a low bun, what matters is that it looks healthy and deliberate. Even a simple wash-and-go style can look chic when it's well-maintained. Next, your hands. Our hands tell a story. They hold, they cook, they create, they comfort. But they also reveal our habits. You don't need a fancy manicure every week, but clean, trimmed nails and a neutral polish, or no polish at all, can elevate your entire look. It's a small thing, but it makes a big impact. And skincare. No, I'm not talking about chasing wrinkles or overloading on products. I'm talking about hydration, sun protection, and a little care each day. Because a glowing, healthy face, at any age, speaks volumes more than a heavy layer of makeup ever could. Grooming is personal, quiet, and often overlooked. But the women who truly embody elegance never skip it. They know it's not about impressing anyone else. It's about how they feel walking past a mirror, collected, clean, confident. So next time you're putting together an outfit, remember, what people remember about you isn't just your dress or your shoes. It's the way you carried yourself, the light in your eyes, and the polish in the details. 4. Fabric is where elegance begins. If you want to look polished, graceful, and effortless, start by paying attention to one thing: fabric. Because no matter how stylish the cut or how on-trend the design is, if the fabric feels cheap, the whole outfit falls flat. As we get older, comfort becomes more important. But that doesn't mean sacrificing sophistication. The trick is to choose materials that feel good on your skin and look like they belong in a curated wardrobe, not a clearance rack. Let's talk about what to avoid first. Shiny polyester, overly stretchy synthetics, anything that feels thin, scratchy, or clingy in the wrong way. These fabrics tend to wrinkle easily, lose shape fast, and rarely flatter the body in motion. And they can make even a well-designed piece look dated. Now compare that to natural fabrics: cotton, linen, wool, cashmere, silk. These aren't luxury items reserved for the rich. They're investments in how you feel and how your clothes move with you. A simple cotton blouse with a nice drape, a wool blend coat that keeps its shape for years, a soft cashmere sweater that hugs your shoulders just right. These are the pieces that say, without saying a word, "I've thought about this. I care about how I show up." If you're shopping and unsure about a fabric, feel it. Run it between your fingers. Does it have weight? Does it breathe? Would you want to wear it for hours? And here's something many people overlook: how the fabric ages. Natural fibers get better with time if you take care of them. They soften. They develop character, just like us. So, when you're deciding what to buy, remember this. Elegance doesn't come from more pieces. It comes from the right pieces. Let fabric be your first filter. Because when the fabric is right, the rest is easy. 5. Don't dress down your dignity. Comfort is important, especially as we age. But somewhere along the line, comfortable became confused with careless. And the truth is, dressing too casually for the wrong occasions is one of the easiest ways to lose your elegance without even realizing it. We all know the feeling. Running errands in old yoga pants and an oversized t-shirt, throwing on flip-flops because it's easy. But here's the thing. When that becomes your default, you're not just dressing for convenience. You're sending a quiet message to yourself. That you've stopped showing up. That your presence doesn't need polish anymore. But that's not true. You do deserve to show up for yourself. No matter the occasion, no matter who's watching. And the good news is, you can look put together and feel completely at ease. It just takes a little more intention. Instead of baggy sweats, try a pair of dark wash stretch jeans or soft knit trousers. Trade the graphic tee for a clean, fitted top or a breathable button-down. Replace the hoodie with a draped cardigan or a structured cotton jacket. And for shoes? A pair of classic loafers or ballet flats instantly says, "I care," without hurting your feet. You don't need to overdress for every moment. But you do need to respect the moment. Whether it's a coffee run, a trip to the grocery store, or lunch with friends, there's power in showing up with presence. It's not about impressing anyone else. It's about reminding yourself that you're still worth the effort. Because dressing with care doesn't make you vain. It makes you vital. It means you're still in the game, still paying attention, still holding your head high in a world that too often tells women our age to disappear quietly. Don't let that happen. Don't dress down your dignity. 6. Black is beautiful. But it needs balance. Black is timeless, elegant, and easy to wear. It's the little black dress, the tailored blazer, the classic turtleneck. But here's the truth no one tells you. Wearing too much black without thought or variety can actually make your style feel flat, heavy, even a little lifeless. Many women over 50 lean into black because it's safe, it's slimming, it matches everything. But when every outfit is a sea of black, you miss out on what makes your presence feel alive. You blend in when you could be standing out, with grace, not noise. So how do elegant women wear black? With intention. They mix textures. They add contrast. They don't rely on black to do all the work. Think about pairing a black silk blouse with structured wool trousers, or a black knit sweater with smooth leather boots. Add depth through material, so your outfit doesn't look like one flat block of color, but a composition of movement and tone. Another trick? Use accessories to break it up. A colorful scarf, a metallic belt, a statement necklace, or even a pair of bold earrings can add energy without shouting. Suddenly, that all-black look becomes intriguing, not overwhelming. And don't be afraid to explore other deep, elegant hues. Navy, charcoal, chocolate brown, forest green, deep burgundy. These colors carry the same sophistication as black, but bring warmth and freshness to your look. Wearing black isn't the problem. It's relying on it like a crutch instead of choosing it with creativity. Because when you treat black as a canvas, not a cage, you'll rediscover just how powerful and versatile it can be. 7. Your shoes. Tell your story. Make sure they're saying the right thing. If there's one part of your outfit that people always notice, often without realizing it, it's your shoes. And for women over 50, shoes are more than just functional. They're a statement of self-respect, of comfort, and of timeless style. Now, let me be clear. Elegance doesn't mean high heels and sore feet. In fact, the most elegant women I know haven't worn heels in years. But what they do wear are shoes that are well chosen, well kept, and designed with intention. Outdated, scuffed, or cheaply made shoes can drag down your entire look, even if the rest of your outfit is perfect. On the flip side, a classic pair of shoes in good condition can instantly elevate even the simplest ensemble. So what makes a great shoe for the elegant woman? Think timeless over trendy. A pair of leather loafers, pointed toe flats, low block heels, ankle boots in suede or leather. These aren't fashion statements, they're style foundations. They go with everything, from jeans to dresses, and they never scream for attention. They just belong. And color matters too. Black and nude are always safe bets, but don't be afraid of a rich navy, a soft taupe, or even a pop of metallic for something playful yet chic. The key is cohesion. Let your shoes work with your outfit, not against it. Here's a personal tip. Take care of the shoes you love. Polish the leather, replace the soles when they wear down, store them properly. It's not just about appearances. It's about preserving the things that support you. Quite literally, every step of the way. Because shoes do more than carry us. They say something about how we value ourselves. Choose the ones that speak confidence, grace, and quiet strength. And leave the rest behind. 8. Outerwear is not an afterthought. It's the first impression. Too often we think of outerwear as something functional, just something to keep us warm or dry while we go from one place to the next. But for the elegant woman, a coat or jacket isn't just a layer, it's part of the statement. Think about it. It's the first thing people see when you walk in the room, and often the last thing they see as you leave. It frames your entire outfit, sets the tone for your style, and tells the world, I showed up with intention. Unfortunately, too many women over 50 hold on to old, worn-out coats, or settle for overly casual jackets that don't reflect the elegance they feel inside. A puffer that's lost its shape, a fleece zip-up meant for walks around the block, it may be cozy, but it's not carrying your presence the way it should. So, what should you reach for instead? Start with a classic trench coat, beige, navy, or black. It's seasonless, polished, and works with everything from jeans to dresses. Add a wool coat in a neutral tone, camel, charcoal, or deep forest green for the colder months. And a structured blazer or cropped jacket is perfect for in-between seasons or layering indoors. And just like with everything else, fit matters. A coat that's too boxy can swallow your figure. One that's too tight restricts movement and comfort. Look for clean lines that follow your shape without clinging. And if needed, take it to a tailor. Yes, even your coat. Remember, your outerwear should feel like an extension of your confidence. When you slip it on, you should feel a little straighter, a little taller, a little more ready to take on the day. Because elegance doesn't pause when the weather changes. In fact, that's when it stands out most. 9. Accessories aren't extras. They're the finishing touches that matter most. Here's the truth about accessories. They're not there to decorate you. They're there to complete you, to tell the story your clothes have started. And for elegant women, especially those over 50, accessories aren't optional. They're essential. But the key is balance. The most refined women never overdo it. They don't wear chunky earrings, a statement necklace, stacked bracelets, and a patterned scarf all at once. Why? Because when everything's shouting, nothing gets heard. Instead, they choose one or two pieces with purpose. A pair of pearl studs, a delicate gold bracelet, a silk scarf tied just so. Maybe a structured handbag that's seen years of use but still looks impeccable. These aren't loud choices. They're thoughtful ones. Accessories also have power beyond style. They carry memory, meaning. A brooch passed down from your mother, a scarf from a favorite trip, a watch you bought to mark a milestone. These are the details that turn an outfit into you. And don't forget about proportion. If you're petite, large, oversized pieces can overwhelm your frame. If you're tall or broad-shouldered, too tiny accessories might feel like they disappear. Choose pieces that harmonize with your presence. One area many people overlook. Eyewear. If you wear glasses every day, they're not just functional, they're a statement. Make sure the frames flatter your face and reflect your personality. Don't let them be an afterthought. At the end of the day, accessories should never feel like too much or too little. They should feel like you. The quiet exclamation mark at the end of your sentence. Because in the world of elegance, it's never just the dress. It's the earrings that glint when you laugh. The bag you carry like it's always belonged. The little things that say, I know who I am, and I love being her. 10. Trends fade. But your style shouldn't. It's tempting, isn't it? Every new season brings a wave of trends. Bold prints, neon colors, dramatic silhouettes. And part of you might wonder, should I be wearing that too? But here's the truth. Just because something is everywhere doesn't mean it belongs in your closet. Elegant women, especially those over 50, understand something that takes many people decades to learn. Chasing every new trend is the fastest way to lose your style. Because when you're constantly buying what's popular, you stop dressing like you and start dressing like everyone else. Now, that doesn't mean you can't have fun with trends. In fact, knowing how to use them is part of what makes your style feel fresh and current. The key is to be selective. Use trends as accents, not anchors. For example, let's say bold color is trending. Instead of buying an entire highlighter yellow outfit, add a bright silk scarf to your neutral ensemble. If wide leg pants are in, try a pair in a classic fabric like wool or cotton that you can still wear next year, and the year after that. And here's something most magazines won't tell you. Not every trend is made with your lifestyle or your shape in mind. And that's okay. The most powerful thing you can do as a mature woman is to say, "That's lovely," for someone else. Instead of filling your wardrobe with fleeting pieces, build it around timeless essentials. A perfectly tailored blazer, a crisp white shirt, flattering trousers, a well-cut dress. These are your foundation. The trends? They're the spice, not the main dish. Because real style isn't about keeping up. It's about standing still, with confidence, while the world rushes around you. And when you stop chasing what's new, you start embracing what's true. Your style, your rhythm, your elegance. 11th, simplicity isn't boring, it's powerful. One of the greatest style myths out there is that simple equals safe. Or worse, boring. But anyone who's ever seen an elegant woman walk into a room in head-to-toe neutrals with not a single loud pattern or flashy accessory in sight knows better. Simplicity is not the absence of style. It's the mastery of it. There's a quiet power in knowing how to edit yourself. In choosing one beautiful detail and letting it breathe. In letting your presence, not your prints, do the talking. When you embrace simplicity, you're telling the world, I don't need distraction. I am the statement. So what does that look like in real life? It's the monochromatic outfit, creamy beige from top to bottom, with textures that catch the light just right. It's the crisp white blouse tucked into tailored navy trousers, paired with a soft gold necklace and clean loafers. It's choosing quality over quantity, harmony over excess. And this doesn't mean you can't express yourself. On the contrary, simplicity lets the real you come through. Your smile, your posture, your energy, without the noise of over-accessorizing, over-layering, or overthinking. In fact, women over 50 are uniquely positioned to lean into this style with confidence. You've lived enough to know what matters. You've edited your life, your relationships, your priorities. Why not do the same with your wardrobe? So next time you reach for more, ask yourself, is it adding beauty or is it adding clutter? Because when it comes to elegance, less isn't less. Less is clear. Less is confident. Less is enough. 12. Dress for the season. Not just the occasion. Here's something that often gets overlooked. Seasonal elegance. You might have the perfect outfit, but if it's out of sync with the season, it can throw everything off. And the most elegant women? They never look out of place. They dress not just for the event, but for the time of year. Wearing a summer dress in the middle of winter doesn't just feel wrong. It looks wrong. Just like heavy wool in July looks stiff and out of step. Dressing seasonally shows that you're in tune with your environment, with your body, and with your presence. But seasonal style doesn't mean sacrificing sophistication for comfort. In fact, it's the opposite. It means using textures, colors, and layers to your advantage, so that what you wear feels right and looks right. In spring and summer, reach for lighter fabrics. Linen, cotton, soft jersey. Play with breezy neutrals like ivory, blush, pale blue. Add warmth and brightness with subtle prints or pastel accessories. A straw hat, a light scarf, a pair of nude flats. They instantly say fresh, effortless, elegant. Come fall and winter, shift to richer tones. Camel, burgundy, navy, forest green. Introduce heavier fabrics like wool, cashmere, suede. Layer with intention. A turtleneck under a blazer, a wool coat with leather gloves, a soft knit scarf that adds both function and flair. And remember, accessories shift with the seasons too. A basket bag looks perfect in summer, but feels off in January. Meanwhile, a structured leather tote or suede ankle boots feel like fall. Dressing for the season isn't just practical, it's poetic. It says you're present, grounded in time, and fully engaged with the world around you. And that grounded presence, it's the essence of elegance. 13. Confidence is the real dress code. No outfit, no matter how expensive, tailored, or trendy, can outshine the power of confidence. And for women over 50, that confidence doesn't come from chasing youth. It comes from owning your presence. You don't need to look younger. You need to look like you, comfortable in your skin, clear in your style, grounded in who you've become. So stand tall, walk with purpose, smile like you know exactly who you are. Because true elegance doesn't ask for attention, it commands it quietly, and that starts from the inside out. 14th, let your makeup enhance. Not hide. Makeup over 50 isn't about covering flaws, it's about celebrating features. The goal isn't to rewind the clock, it's to light up the room. Trade heavy foundations for light, glowing coverage. Swap bold trends for soft blush, defined brows, and a natural lip. Less contour, more warmth. Less sparkle, more glow. Elegant women use makeup the way they use words, thoughtfully, with purpose, never too much. Because beauty isn't in the mask, it's in the message. So here's what I want you to remember. Elegance isn't a dress size, a price tag, or a passing trend. It's a mindset, a quiet confidence, a series of small, thoughtful choices you make every single day. It's in the way you run your fingers over a fabric before choosing it, the way you tie your scarf with care, even if no one will see it but you. The way you walk into a room not needing to prove anything, because you've already lived enough to know what truly matters. You don't need to be younger, you don't need to be louder, you just need to be intentional with how you dress, how you carry yourself, and how you show up for the life you've built. So go to your closet tomorrow, not to find something that hides you, but something that honors you. Choose what fits today, what feels right now, what reflects not just your style, but your story. Because elegance after 50 isn't about chasing what was, it's about stepping fully into who you are, with grace, with pride, and with presence. And that, my friend, is a beauty that never fades. If this message resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Tell me, which of these habits are already part of your life? Which ones are you ready to try? And if you found this video helpful, consider subscribing. This community is growing into something really special. A place where women lift each other up, share wisdom, and embrace aging not with fear, but with style. Stay elegant, stay intentional, and I'll see you in the next one.